sometimes you gotta wonder what goes into the mind of a soldier as far as making that decision. You know, you gotta love your country so much, as well as your family, to say, hello friends, welcome to Look and Live. You are now here with Pastor James Devallon, and this is another reaction video. I have Five Finger Death Punch, once again recommended by my friend Darth Vader, and so many of you in the comment told me to check out this song called Gone Away by Five Finger Death Punch. Yeah, last time I listened to them for the first time, I was just blown away. I'm still impacted by the content of this, and I'm still looking to see as soon as possible how I can make a difference in the life of those who have sacrificed so much for the freedom that we so now enjoy. So in today's reaction video, I'm gonna see what else that there is to be said here. I've not seen this. I'm gonna check it out for the first time. And by the way, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe as well, and tell me what you think about these reaction videos. So I'm ready to be blown away with another powerful content. I know Five Finger Death Punch, yeah, got something good to say right now. All right, friends, without further ado, let us now get into the heart of the message. Wow.
3 KIA. That is confirmed. 3 KIA.
Maybe in another life I could find you there, pulled away before your time. I can't deal, it's so unfair, and it feels like heaven so far away. And it feels, yeah, it feels like the world has grown cold now that you've gone away.
Wow.
Leaving flowers on your grave show that I still care. Black roses and Hail Marys, I can't bring back what's taken from me.
Oh man, I tell you something, that their story ability and in connection with the music is just a powerful way to tell a message, man. They are just really good at the visuals, and just the way they connect families with the reality of a war, the suffering of a soldier, all the mental health that follows with that, and just the grieving process that a husband or a wife goes through as a result of having lost a loved one through warfare and so on. They have so many different factors of bringing these truths into the music video that it just pulls your heart right out of your chest. It's just so good. But even more, it's just that it keeps putting this level of responsibility on me, feeling the urge that everybody should be concerned about what's happening here and seeking to make a difference.
I reach to the sky and call out your name. Oh, please let me trade. I would. And it feels like heaven's so far away. And it stings, yeah.
sometimes you gotta wonder what goes into the mind of a soldier as far as making that decision. You know, you gotta love your country so much, as well as your family, to say, I'm gonna leave behind the ones that I love in order to love them even better, to protect them. The freedom that we so now enjoy. How often do we take that for granted? How often do I take it for granted? The level of sacrifice that is made on our behalf. These are things we need to consider. Imagine living with these pictures in your mind every day. I mean, sometimes I watch a single movie and I'm sick for days. And it's on the screen and I know it's fiction and I'm sick for days. But imagine having lived through some of this stuff and coming back home. It's like, unless the goodness of God, unless the love of God works in your heart, the level of mental illness and PTSD that follows is something that could impact the life forever. For the rest of your life, you might never be the same person. Having experienced some of this stuff they're showing you here is just a lot for a man to go through, for anyone to go through.
To the sky and call out your name. Oh, please let me train. I would. And it feels like heaven so far away.
See, this is a reality, man. And I don't know what the stats are, but I do hear so many of them are suicidal. Just that ability to live with these pictures in the mind is almost humanly impossible. Very few soldiers could go through this and live a normal life ever again. This is very heartbreaking, gut-wrenching truth. And the thing is, we need to hear this, though. We need to have these conversations because this is one of those things I don't think we talk about it enough. You hear all kind of commercials. How come there isn't more commercials for this, promoting ways that we can be of help to our soldiers, our veterans who've gone through hell and back? It's like they don't get the honor and the respect as they should. Shame on us for that. Being a country that we are, as wealthy as we are. And I was doing a research recently of how much money is sent to fight to the Ukrainian war. It is over $40 billion something dollars, and I'm hearing over 20 billion a month is being sent. I might be wrong about that, but it's been said 7 billion will take care of the homeless issues in our country right now. Some of these soldiers probably shouldn't be going through what they're going through if the government will do it. But the sad reality is oftentimes government could care less. We know that. People like you and I, we gotta start caring. We gotta start looking for ways to make a difference, because we know Uncle Sam is just about what he's about. You know, we gotta start looking out for each other. And I think these soldiers not only should become part of your prayer, our donations, our attention should be given to them. And I'm beginning to really start thinking about this. I thank God for videos like this, because it's certainly changing my perspective. I just didn't see the whole picture as I'm beginning to see it now.
And it feels like heaven so
imagine some of those friends of theirs that they knew for a long time, high school friends, you know, grew up with them in the military, and having seen these guys lost their lives in front of your eyes. It's just like, to me, I'm like, I can't even put a picture on that mentally. I'm like, this is just gut-wrenching, difficult stuff to even think about. But they go through this on a daily basis. And while we sit at home eating our chicken and wings and, well, our broccoli and, you know, eating our egg sandwich and everything, and we're complaining about, you know, somebody on Twitter mentioning your name, and we are getting all kind of everything is racist attitude, when there's real issues going on in the world. There's real suffering happening. There are real people who are going through stuff. Oftentimes we have such a minuscule perspective of the suffering of others that we are so focused on ourselves, we don't even realize how blessed we are due to the sacrifice that they've made.
And it feels like the world is so cold now that you've gone away.
Where do I begin? Continues. This is just very powerful, very strong. The visuals are great. And again, a sense of responsibility is laid on my shoulder here. It's best I didn't know. I'm one of those guys, once I know, I have a very difficult time living with myself unless I do something. Yeah. I don't know if you happen to be one of those soldiers who's watching right now. Maybe you've been there and sacrificed. And I want to say I can apologize for myself. I let people apologize for themselves. I'm sorry for not recognizing and realizing what you've gone through for the freedom that I enjoy, my family and my children enjoy here in this country. Thank you for all that you've done. We can never repay you for that. Never. I mean, we can try to sympathize and empathize and try to put a little money here and there, but ultimately only God can really understand what you've gone through and the sacrifices you've made for me, my family, my children, and my wife. The safety we now enjoy is all because of people like yourself. Thank you for doing that. I love you for that. And I think as a people, we also need to give credit to whom credit is due. I think the book of Romans is speaking about taxes and so on, paying tributes and so on. But he says something that is very significant here. Render therefore to all their dues. Tribute to whom tribute is due. Custom to whom custom. Fear whom fear. Honor to whom honor. We owe our soldiers and military personnel not only an apology, but a change in the system, much more attention, a lot more love and respect. I know there's like, you know, we do have recognition and everything, certain holidays to talk about them, and we have those little hats and so on. Listen, these men need much more than that, and I think we should be praying and asking for wisdom on how we can truly make a difference in the world. That's what I want to see. That's what I think we should be working toward. Thank you for this. I really appreciate it. It opened my eyes a lot, and I needed to see this because my perspective needed to be changed. Thank you for challenging me on this. I am certainly praying and looking for ways to make a difference. Thank you. Appreciate you. Comment below. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe. Until next time, remember to look unto Jesus and to live by faith. Have a good one.